Hey, you are listening to What the Sigma with Chad Stacks. Today on the show, America just racked up $1 trillion in debt, faster than your college roommate maxed out their first credit card. And the math is about to get very uncomfortable. 38 trillion. That's not a phone number or your ex's new follower count. That's America's national debt, and it just grew by $1 trillion, faster than you can say fiscal responsibility. We're adding debt at twice the rate we did since the turn of the millennium, which is impressive in the same way that your friend who day trades options is impressive right before they ask to borrow rent money. Here's the kicker. We're now spending $1 trillion annually just on interest payments. Not roads, not schools, not even questionable defense contracts. Just interest. It's like paying the minimum on a credit card that keeps buying itself more credit cards. The Peterson Foundation calls this no way for a great nation to run its finances, which is bureaucrat speak for we're fundamentally broken. Think about this mathematically. Over the past decade, we spent $4 trillion on debt interest. Over the next decade, $14 trillion. That's not linear growth. That's exponential doom with a government seal of approval. These interest payments are now the fastest growing line item in the federal budget, crowding out everything else like AI hype crowding out genuine innovation. The truly insidious part? This debt spiral is applying upward pressure on inflation and interest rates, making it more expensive for everyone. Businesses, home buyers, that startup founder pitching their Uber for dog thoughts idea. We're creating a feedback loop where our debt makes debt more expensive, which makes our debt more expensive. More after our break.
My name is Tom Sachs. I'm an artist in New York City. For nearly 2 decades, I have been collaborating with Nike.
Nike running is for runners, Nike basketball is for basketball. Nike craft is for everyone else.
Some politicians point to tariffs as a solution. Recent tariffs generated about $350 billion annually. Sounds impressive, until you realize that's roughly 9% of what we just added to the debt pile. Plus, courts keep ruling these tariffs problematic, which is awkward when your fiscal strategy depends on legally questionable revenue streams. This connects perfectly to what Bank of America is warning about, the S&P 500 hitting 60% of their bear market indicators. When you've got unsustainable government spending propping up an economy while markets reach bubble-level valuations, you're not building wealth, you're building a house of cards in a wind tunnel. B of A says all 20 of their valuation metrics show the market is statistically expensive, surpassing even dot-com bubble levels. 75% of recent gains come from AI stocks, which means our entire market rally is betting that robots will save us from fiscal insanity. That's not diversification. That's putting everything on black while the casino prints its own money. Bottom line, when your government spends more on interest than some country's entire GDP, and your stock market only goes up because everyone's betting on artificial intelligence, you're not witnessing American exceptionalism. You're watching it get margin called. This has been another fire episode at What the Sigma. Smash that follow button and tap 5 stars to spread the butter. Fortune favors the bold, baby.
Grab news. Thomas.